Oh, it's working. Whoa.
Let's get lit. Wanna know why? Because it's your boy, Moist Malone.
Okay. Fucking starting. We're here. It's happening.
If you think
Hello.
I'm trash,
Welcome
that's
to the
a
second
lie,
episode of the
dog.
worst
So
podcast
don't
on the
ever
planet.
come at me with that
You're
shit.
so
'cause
you're
I'll
so
fly,
optimistic,
dog.
Kevin. I love it.
And if you still think I'm
well,
trash,
after I
I'm
just had to
gonna eat
basically
your
unplug
ass
and replug
while
in one of my
I
drives, I'm fucking.
yeet backs.
Special guest Donald Trump.
Yes, it is me, Donald Trump.
Yes, it's me, your future president, Donald Trump.
Future? What do you mean? He's the president right now, dude. Obviously. QAnon says so.
You're welcome. Hello.
Bro.
This is the best
Alright,
part
so,
right here. Let
this
me
is a
tell you
podcast where
why,
we
you
just
little
say
fucking
random
queer.
shit and hopefully
I'm
it
over
works
here dropping bars like a bomber.
out.
But because of the damage, all you're
the
doing is
people
eating
here are Karen,
painkillers. But don't worry,
Treb,
I'll stop
and
the
Gorb.
pain. But first,
I'm Gorb.
I'ma make you eat brass while I
Lerma.
yeet backs.
Shut up,
Lerma.
I can see it on the screen.
What's up?
What?
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing, dude. Kaden, did you hear me say anything?
What? You didn't say anything.
This is what the fuck.
Say it, dude. I didn't say nothing.
Breaking news. Bungie bought out by Sony.
Yep, we're starting with that, I guess. Okay. Bungie
Don't
got bought out
worry,
by PlayStation.
this is the end.
What?
So
Nope.
unfortunately, I'll
By
let
Sony.
your misery finally
Ah,
end. So
yeah.
before I
No,
bury
my
and
bad,
hit
my
you
bad,
with
my
the
bad,
shovel,
sorry.
I'm going to run
This is
you
the
over
Joe
and
Rogan
make it a
experience now,
double.
okay?
Just know
Bungie
you're
Don't get
overly
vaccinated.
fucking
advanced.
don't
They're
get
not going to
vaccinated.
take
It's gonna
remember
get you
when
out.
you're 6 feet
Nonsense.
under, you can kiss
This
my
is the Joe Rogan
ass.
Joe Rogan
Fucking
experience.
eat
They're gonna
grass
have Hitler
while
on here, actually.
I
We're gonna
guess
have
Tell us
Jordan
about
Peterson
why
on here.
genocides are good. We're gonna have Alex Jones on here. Tell us why
Yeet
January
back.
6th is
Breaking news in response to the Bungie acquisition. People can't read. Under any tweet relating to this news, they're just like, wow, it's going exclusive, but front and center on Bungie's website. Say, no, it's not.
Is it going exclusive?
It's not.
No, it's not? What do you mean, dude?
Destiny 2 will stay on all current platforms and expand to new platforms.
Oh, really? I don't believe you, man. I think you got some fake news right there.
I'm on Bungie's website right now.
That doesn't exist. Shut up.
I'm on Bungie's website. And it won't have any platform exclusives, it says.
So what the fuck was the point?
The main thing that people are saying is that since they've developed such great online multiplayer games, that Sony's hiring them to make a new multiplayer hit. Or buying them so they can do that. And as long as they do that, they don't care what they do.
Huh. Interesting.
That's the leading theory. They're not wrong. I mean, while a lot of people point towards Halo, there's like maybe 3 people from the original Bungie that made Halo on the team still. The guy who created it's there still, but they fully support Destiny 1 and 2, and those were really good shooters despite their downsides.
I still think Destiny 1's better than 2. I just cannot play 2 at all anymore. I don't know. I think it was just like the nonsensical, or fuck. It was like just the constant grinding. Like you had to be doing just the most basic ass quests in that game to get anything done.
Want to pick up some motes and put them in here, and pick up some more motes and put them in here, and then go over here, grab some
When
motes and put them in here, and pick up some motes and put them in here, and pick
Season
up some motes.
15 launched and you didn't do any Gambit.
And pick up some motes and put them in here, pick up some motes and put them in here, pick up some biggest motes.
I think Gambit was like the only good thing they added for a bit there, and then it just became shit.
I like elimination because you don't have to pick
A
up motes.
really good story with with the last couple seasons besides Han. The Bungie's known for making good narratives and multiplayer experiences.
Oh, and he's gone.
Oh.
Oh, he's back.
He was talking to him. He's speaking facts, and then
Then
Discord
like, no,
just decided.
Hit me offline.
We're gonna censor this.
Wicked stuff took me offline.
Dude, Sony just bought out Caden. That's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, sorry guys, I gotta buy a PlayStation.
You know, I'm kind of scared to buy a PlayStation now because the only reason I want to get one is so I can play Bloodborne and fucking Spider-Man. But if they're gonna release a new Game Pass type thing, I'm seriously hoping the chances for Spider-Man being on there.
Bro, I hate
So,
this fucking stupid Twitter app. God.
well, I mean it's Twitter. What do you expect? Funny joke. Epic funny.
Breaking news. Apparently the US government doesn't approve of Microsoft owning Activision Blizzard.
Wait, you cat?
Saw something about it on Twitter, but I'm looking it up right now. Somebody said that they didn't.
They're gonna start
approve
putting
of-
digital stickers on Call of Duty games. It's Joe Biden saying, "I did that."
Yeah, it was hours after they said that it's the U.S. government says it's overhauling merger guidelines.
Is it though? I mean, I guess it is
No.
like the biggest.
It's one of the biggest, but they still own around 10% of the market only, from what I've seen.
I saw an image the other day where it was like all the main gaming corporations and their and the companies that they own. Dude, EA owns so many fucking companies, but never uses any of them. I swear to God.
Because EA bought out talent, and then butchered their franchise, and then
What they make?
discarded them. EA bought Dead Space, and then made Dead Space 2, which was still a decent game, and then 3, which
Which-
butchered the 2.
I've seen some like clips of 3. It doesn't seem like as scary as like the first one.
It's more action based.
Yeah.
And 2 was more action based than 1, and 3 was more action based than 2.
But 2 was still a little bit scary.
But 2 can still scare me, and I have like at least 12 playthroughs.
God. Who made Mass Effect again? BioWare? They killed that
Yeah.
fucking company. I feel so bad for them.
The Dead
Word.
Space remastered.
Oh, they remastered it?
They're going to.
It's probably gonna be shit.
It's the original. They're adding content.
Oh, they're adding cut content? Okay, maybe it'll be. Maybe it could be better than the first one.
Supposed to come out at the end of this year.
So guys, I saw this thing on Reddit just now. I was looking, I was
The
looking
best
up
news
special.
thing.
I was like, man, Rihanna's having a baby, so I had to go look up, Rihanna nudes. But
As you do.
I saw that that Trump finally said publicly that he wanted Mike Pence to overturn the election.
Yep.
He just is like, yep. I think that I should have won. And Mike's like, why? And he's like, because.
Either way, if he runs in 24, it's more likely that he gets elected than Biden does.
No.
I don't.
Yes, because Biden has fumbled his presidency so much that he.
And Trump did it? Okay.
I'm thinking
What?
fumbled more. In the public eye, over 70% of the people who voted for him say they don't like him anymore.
Yeah, I think it'd be another candidate because we
I'm
can't
saying-
have Trump back. He is
I'm
the
not
worst
saying-
president.
no, Dre,
we've
that's
had
not what I'm
recent years.
saying. I'm saying that Trump has more of a chance than Biden would. Not that he would win.
Look Welcome to the leftist podcast.
Apparently, we got Joe.
Biden would have
got-
a 1% and Trump would have a 2%. How about that? Not
Dude,
even.
your
Biden.
profile picture should be build that wall.
Shut up! I'll go get the hat.
I think it's
We've
funny.
had the worst past 8 years president.
We need Obama back, dude. Change it to where Obama can come back.
Nothing bad really happened, as far as I can remember. When
No.
I want Trump back so I can make fun of him again.
I mean, yet again, nothing happened while he was in presidency either.
Yeah, but
Trump?
you could make so many
Nothing
memes out of
good
Trump
is what I meant to say.
Oh.
Sorry,
Well, nothing bad happened with.
but he
I
didn't.
feel like
He didn't do anything. He played golf 90% of the fucking time.
I'm talking. No, stuff bad. I'm talking about Obama.
Oh, I was
Nothing
saying.
bad happened with Obama, but like I guess I can't think of anything good he did either.
I mean, I guess he tried to do the Medicare for all.
Obamacare.
Yeah, and people were pissed about that, but I don't know enough on it to give
Trump
my
was
own
like,
opinion.
Okay, so Australia's locked down, Canada's locked down, UK is
Fucking,
locked. All of Europe
we're
is locked down.
open.
Everybody go buy your AR-15s. Make sure the schools get shut up. And I hate Mexicans. I hate them. Mom's laughing at me. Yeah, I can hear her laughing downstairs.
Can we have special guest Tom?
Yeah, he would call Caden an idiot too.
Special guest, Ray's retarded father.
Nah, the one guest I want on here, if we ever can do this, would be fucking Alex Jones or Joe Rogan himself. I don't care.
God, I
that
would
hate-
argue with them for
the
hours
fact
and
that
hours.
Even though, like, we all, I don't know if Kate knows, but I know me and you, Trey, hate the fuck out of both of them, but God, it'd be so great to have them
Yeah.
on here.
Joe just says stuff. He started like,
No Joe's insane.
yeah, he's done way too much DMT to be anywhere close to
I
reliable.
know Alex Jones is fun to make fun of.
I
He's-
think
okay.
there was like one podcast of Joe's that I watched, and it wasn't like anything political said as far as I remember in that fucking podcast, or if there was, I just tuned it out. He's not entirely dumb like 2 years ago, I guess. I don't know.
No, before COVID, he was fine, but it was he. You know, all people named Joe just think that COVID doesn't exist and think that vaccines, if you
I don't think
anorexia.
Now that I think about it, I don't think I know a Joe.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
Biden.
I know Josiah, but
Oh,
like,
yeah,
it's-
Joe
he
Biden.
doesn't go by like just Joe.
Biden. Oh, Biden.
I know a Joe.
Joe Mama.
Joe Mama.
Caden, do you know any Joes?
Yeah, Joe Nuts in your mouth.
What?
What?
Can you do that? Can you do that?
I think so.
No, you can't. There's
Well,
no way.
Let me try.
Try it, dude. There's no way. There's no way.
All right.
I'll put money on it.
All right. Let me get in the position. I can't reach it. Damn. Mouth too small for my big fat nuts.
What's going on in the world that I can comment on?
We can talk about what is that book called?
Mouse.
Mouse.
So basically, McMinn County made national news because they banned this book.
Imagine, we talked about this last time, I thought.
No.
It hadn't happened yet.
Oh, it had.
No. We talked about it in person.
It didn't happen.
We talked about
And
it
on
in person.
Xbox.
but-
Shut up, shut up. There's more important local news. Please, Tennessee.
This is
Water.
local
This is local. What do you mean?
More important local news.
Okay,
The
look,
housing
Caden.
market skyrockets.
Dude, East Tennessee rabbits infected with deadly virus, says Department of Agriculture.
Okay, you typed in local news for the first time. The link is
I-
blue. He's never ever typed that in his entire life.
I think the news.
No, but when they banned that book, apparently like a lot of other places, not just in Tennessee, I think, started banning books similar to it.
Yeah, well, yeah, but we were like or not we, I guess, we're not in the county, but they
I'm glad.
pioneered, they banned it because there's two reasons it got banned. Not because of the depiction of the Holocaust. I'm gonna say something later too that Caden might get offended by because it involves Confederates, and I know Caden has a big Confederate flag in his room. And
Oh, the fucking timing on his internet just dying.
I purposely.
Oh, you did that one that
no,
time?
I don't have a Confederate flag. What do you mean?
I quickly leave the Discord call, rips it down. You can look.
This episode, Caden fucking leaves the podcast.
They banned it because it says the word damn,
Okay.
and
I'm pretty sure we've read books that literally say the N-word in them. Like,
yeah, Huckleberry Finn literally says,
This one's got the N-word removed.
but and it shows the author, his mom was part of the Holocaust. It's a pretty old guy, and it shows her like in a bathtub naked with her wrists slit, and it's like a super tiny picture. You can't even really tell. Like you have to really. He basically said in an interview, he's like, if somebody's getting off to that, then there's other problems that we need to worry about. If you're worried about somebody getting turned on by my dead mom in a bathtub with a wrist slit, you need to fix your kids. That's a problem. Problem is not her being dead. Well, I guess that is a problem. But
in the context of like why they banned it, it's a problem.
Yeah,
because they banned it because people were getting off to it. You said
he tried to do it. I mean, no, they didn't ban it because of that. They banned it because they didn't want to have to teach little kids about the Holocaust.
Well,
But
in high school, make the high schoolers read it or middle
that's
school.
what the high school banned it, and it was then banned from the high school, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
I'm trying to think of like a book that we could compare to that we read in class. None's coming to mind at the moment.
Oh, can we just talk about our history class in general when we learned about the Holocaust? When she told us about the Nazi soldiers who slammed a kid?
She
You
didn't care.
trained.
I mean,
she actually wanted to tell us about it though, is the thing, because I guess maybe she knew like that not many teachers actually
but
go in
we've
depth.
read books with cuss. I mean, the point is, National
Read
Geographic
words
is in
and
school.
seen
I remember
words.
everybody's like, "Oh, look at the African movies," and then there's bad words in books. Harry Potter has bad words.
Rick.
You know,
And-
if they wanted to ban it for like just like a death thing, right? Like people dying in it. We read Everest, didn't we? Or was that what it's called?
Yeah, Into Thin Air.
Into Thin Air, yeah. The movie I think was called
There's bad
Everest.
words in that too.
People literally die. It talks about the bodies. It talks about how many dead bodies they come across in the fucking the
There's a
time that they're
book,
up
man,
there.
the reading level. We've talked about this before. The reading level is like 4th grade. It's called Tears of a Tiger. The last part of the book talks about the guy killing himself, and the brother and the mom walk in their house, and his blood is like dripping through the ceiling. And they walk in, they see his brains splattered everywhere. It's like a 4th grade level book.
I don't know. I think it's just fucking bizarre that you'd ban
What was
a
it?
book.
But this is what makes me really upset. Okay, so they're banning a piece of history, and the guy's really upset. Like the author is really upset because they're just removing history and a better way to teach history for younger kids to understand it. But if you so much as took down a Confederate statue from a losing fucking part of the Civil War that happened 200 years ago, God, you might as well be the devil. If they remove Confederate statues in Georgia, people lose their mind. But as soon as they ban a Holocaust book, it's all the rednecks. There's boobies in it.
I think it is important, especially in high school, maybe middle school, even. I think it is important to like go in depth about that stuff because it's what happened. It's stuff that's I'm sure it still happens today.
Didn't happen. Shut up.
I mean, we pretty much had our own like concentration camps. Yeah, if I'm remembering this
Yeah,
correctly. for,
we
like,
had them,
Japanese
but
people,
not for. We had them for
Jap-
Japanese people.
which is still bad.
So yeah, there's no internment camps are good. There's no argument against them being.
They
I'm
were
pretty sure-
good, but they were better than the Holocaust condition, at least.
Ours were like communities for them, and they had to like stay inside. And we were on watch 24/7.
But they weren't like, it wasn't like a cozy place. Even if like, you know, it was just like a community, like it wasn't like a neighborhood. It was,
We just weren't murdering them.
yeah,
And
it
It
was.
was starving them and killing
You
them.
know what?
No.
I'm gonna look this up before we go further. What
Oh,
was it?
I had to learn about it.
Okay,
in,
so you.
Louis use history.
Okay. I'm gonna just hope and pray that we're right on everything we've been saying so far.
It's not good, but it's not anywhere near as bad as how Auschwitz.
No, we did do it, but I don't know the specific.
It's not anywhere. I would go as far to say it wasn't as bad as Auschwitz. I'm sure in some cases it could have been worse.
We definitely didn't treat them good though.
No, and we
No, they
still
were prisoners of war. Why would we treat them normally?
we thought they were spies.
Which is, yeah, and I think we did something similar to Russians.
Meet Eddie and Spagballs from American Dad.
Meet Getty and Spagballs.
I think we did something similar to Russians though, didn't we? Because
No.
did we not? Oh, it was just propaganda. That's what it was. Saying like stay away from them or some shit like that. Because I remember like.
Pretty sure we held them prisoner, but we never did the camps.
No, I was saying like we held them prisoner and type B like war prisoners.
I don't know about that. I don't even know. It's hard for us to catch them. It was hard for us to get a hold of them because they were just such good spies.
I mean,
If they were spies, they were usually tortured for all the information they had and executed by the CIA.
So we wouldn't even know.
yeah,
Yeah, no.
Hayden, our CIA expert, Trey, our Holocaust expert,
Yeah, I know all about. Dude, I was in the
Me.
Holocaust actually.
the dumbass of the group.
I mean, I just remember.
There were a couple spies that were. It was leaked through CIA documents, though.
I just know that we weren't like sitting there thinking of ways how we can murder all these people. We weren't like, oh, let's put them in buses and tie the exhaust to the back of the bus and let's just cook them.
Have a nice stew.
I saw this one thing. It was there was this Jewish boxer, and they put him in a ring and made him fight like a bunch of random people, and whoever lost would go into the gas chamber.
What the
And
fuck?
he won like 200 fights.
God damn.
Yeah.
That is fucked.
Literally fighting for your life.
I mean, every time you bring up the Holocaust, you have to mention that some of those camps are actually better than what the Japanese were using people for in tests. They would, they had specially made chambers to freeze somebody's arm and see if they could bring it back.
Jesus
sure.
Christ. That
This is
I think
something
it's
time
I
cool.
looked up on my own.
That time period was just fucked. Like that's just it. And we need to
Oh,
teach
yeah,
it so
there
it
was
doesn't
some-
happen again.
But it will because it's gonna be America's fault. It's 100%. We're the most ignorant country,
That is true.
By far.
We are pretty ignorant.
especially with this man right here. I'm looking at.
I don't. Is Canada kind of going? Fuck, I can't speak. Is Canada going down like a similar path right now? What the fuck's happening up there?
I don't even know. I don't pay attention to Canada. I don't watch. I don't read the Canada
Well,
news.
from what I hear, there's MAGA protests up in fucking Canada or something like that.
Oh yeah, there's them. See, at least we're trying to cover it up a little bit. Like a lot of people are getting arrested, but you know, they can't arrest. They're not gonna arrest all the big people. Alex Jones was a big advocate for the January 6th protests. That's another thing that happened during Trump's presidency that just makes him he should never be allowed to be in office. Any sort of political, just letting that happen and no remorse. Everyone that was there should have been detained or gunned down. We should not let people get that close to taking over one of the main buildings in our government.
That
Just-
was. Are you talking about when they invaded? That was pathetic.
They were just like there's just a bunch of gamers there. It's a bunch of fucking nerds. And they're just like
I wasn't there.
I
bunch
wasn't
of conservative nerds.
You should carry on. I'll be right back.
Aiden, were you at January 6th protest?
Oh.
Aiden?
No.
Love the video of the woman who she was from Knoxville actually, so that makes it great. Knoxville, Tennessee. One of these people. She was rubbing. She had a towel and she was rubbing onions in her eyes, and she was like, "They pepper sprayed me," and she had an onion in her fucking hand.
Those were funny though.
It's just pathetic, like trying that hard. Well, maybe don't run to the fucking Capitol building. You don't belong in there. You fucking bitch. You don't belong in there.
Protests are always funny. I don't remember what the protest was about, but the protester, like, the dude showed up with like a sign as a joke, right? They broke his sign and then made it seem like it was a weapon, so he would get in trouble. Dude sitting there doing nothing, they're getting in his face and screaming at him for a joke.
Like, there's this video of this woman there at I don't know if it's just some stupid protest. It was like straight lives, straight something. I don't know, it was something straight pride or something like that. It was some ridiculous protest. And there's this guy dressed up in a shark costume, and this woman walks up to him, and she's like,
Straight
I don't remember what she says. I'd have to watch it again. But I remember she's like, "Do you think this is funny?" And he's like, "Yeah."
The shark from the Katy Perry videos here.
Yeah, shark from the key. Yeah.
Oh, what I miss?
The
We're talking
protest,
about.
the shark that showed up with the stupid.
It's like a Straight Lives Matter protest, and this lady's like interviewing people, and she's like, "Oh, the shark from the Katy Perry videos here." And he walks over there, and she's like, "Do you think this is funny?" And he's like, "Yeah."
He's like, yeah, I showed up in a shark costume. It's hilarious.
He's like, she's taking it super serious, and he doesn't even know what he's doing.
There's a joke.
That whole like idea that they're like straight lives matter or whatever. It's so fucking stupid.
I love it that they're like, all the rednecks, and like,
Man, I hate them BLM protests. Them fuck news, all the dope.
Some of those
I can't
protests
say that.
were fine, right? They needed to be done, but some of those protests where they started.
But then they're
destroying
like,
things.
we're going straight to the Capitol building.
Yeah. I think
Break
that-
right in. This is not a problem. If you get mad at us for this, you're stupid because we can do this.
Oh,
I
there's a
think-
way for me to legally never pay taxes. Hold on.
Wanna
Video
share?
true?
Want to share?
The 22-minute video. Hold on.
Don't watch that. It's way too long.
I just know there's a couple things that bother me about that because like imagine let's put a hypothetical situation here.
Hypothetically.
There's a black guy that's protecting the Capitol building, or he's a store near the Capitol. His grandpa has a store near the Capitol building, okay?
Uh-huh.
And three white guys attack him, and he shoots them. He either pull a gun on him, and he shoots them. They would hang him and rip him apart publicly, fucking ISIS style, in the middle of the street. They'd probably eat him.
It is
But
kinda,
if a white guy does that, nope, he's
It is kind of bizarre how like, you know, we fought ISIS for so many years, right? And all those other terrorist groups out in the Middle East or whatever. And we're starting to become that ourselves.
they had no business being there anyways.
I guess, I don't know.
Hey, let me help you
oil.
out. Then we're gonna take all your oil.
I was about to say it was the oil. That's right. Yeah.
We're gonna help. Yeah, we're helping you, man.
I mean, I guess
We're
it
gonna
is good in a sense though, because we did stop. I think we did, didn't we? Or something, because ISIS, I feel like it was.
Just oh yeah. Well, this is one bad thing Joe did. He just left all of our supplies there for ISIS to take, which is not good.
He did, didn't he?
Like, yep, we're gonna. Obama did like when we left Afghanistan. Obama was like, yeah, blow everything up, and they did. But Biden was like, here you go.
I feel like his intentions there were to probably give it to the fucking military, not to ISIS, but he kind of fucked up.
Hey, Gavin, we're gonna have to make a cut. I said a thing I wasn't supposed to say.
What'd you say?
Earlier, I said a bad word.
I didn't. Oh, or you talking about when you go,
Yeah, I don't know if it's not intelligible. I guess it's not a problem.
it's
but
not
if it is-
intelligible, but we're gonna confirm it here now. He's a racist.
Yeah, I'm racist. I was playing a racist. But I still can't say that word. Even
It won't.
in that context.
We'll listen to it, and then if we need to, we'll cut it.
Yeah.
including this part here. But if not, then all of it's being left in.
Yeah.
Including the talk about you wanting to get rid of it to hide your racism.
It wasn't, dude. I'm playing Caden. Playing Caden.
You're playing a certain fellow that I work with.
Oh.
Yeah.
What well, give me the initials, dude. What are the initials?
GL.
Oh, game lemurs. I don't know who GL is.
Sorry, I was trying to find something cool to watch in the background.
His name is very similar to one of our friends' names. Gage. No. That's a G.
That's a G, dude. Look it. There's a G.
You know, that whole thing with her pissed me off, by the way, when she posted all that
This
shit.
is not a time to talk about oh, the God, I don't understand her. Like, she's like pro LGBTQ, and then okay, look, that's a good thing. How can you? It's all inclusive. I feel like we all agree that if you support one thing, it's weird that if you don't support another.
Yeah.
It's like being like, yeah, I like Asians, but black people are a big no-no.
Support Gavin, but not Trey.
Yeah,
I mean, that's fine.
but that's not racist. Like, we're both white.
That's
kinda.
Gavinist.
Yeah.
We're gonna
stupid.
you know what? We're gonna be like every other white person on the planet. Let's make him a new protest. What are we gonna call
It's-
it?
Stop Sony from buying Bungie.
Yeah, let's protest Sony by playing Xbox.
We already do.
Oh yeah.
Protest Sony by
Did y'all hear
playing
about the?
PlayStation.
Did y'all hear about the M&M's thing that happened?
What happened with M&M's?
So apparently, let me make sure I'm remembering this correctly. They had to change their the green M&M.
She was too
Wow.
fucking sexy, dude. Cause she got too
yeah,
many guys with
because-
big honking boners.
I think that's what it was because people were getting horny over her.
Okay,
But they have been for like over a year.
But it's
and
apparently,
longer than that.
apparently it's been like getting worse recently.
How can it get worse?
I'm gonna look up green.
Also, Tucker
M&M.
Carlson, if I remember correctly, he is.
Oh, my
TV
browser
host?
won't load green M&M.
Yeah, Tucker Carlson called the rebranded M&Ms less sexy. It's a fucking M&M.
I'm sorry. Every
M&Ms.
time I hear Eminem, I
So-
can't get over the Bornana thing that happened with Eminem.
I don't see no rebrand.
It's just they gave her sneakers and socks.
She's still got the
Right,
big
or
luscious
banana.
green M&M lips.
Yeah.
Or-
Now she's got Air Force Ones and big luscious green M&M lips. I need to give her a nice little skirt, a short skirt, and give her a nice little M&M ass. Two little M&Ms. She got heels on in this one. Tucker Carlson says rebanded M&Ms. Because they got like a Velma M&M, like a nerd.
Yeah, but
They had to balance it out. They got the Daphne M&M, and then they gave us a Velma.
yeah.
And she's brown, so that's not okay,
Okay.
apparently. That's the problem. That's what people are. People don't like the brown female M&M.
I do think
People
it's
calling the green Eminem trans.
there. Some people are saying it was a thing for feminism or whatever, but now that I'm looking at it, I do think it was because people were getting too horny for the M&Ms.
How is it
You
for?
hear me?
There's more men than like any. It doesn't even make sense. I hate women. God, I hate women.
But I think that's just like people's cover up. Is like they're saying this for feminism, when it really was for people being too horny
Oh,
for the
okay. I
M&Ms.
thought you meant people were like mad about it. Like, oh,
No,
stupid.
I don't. I think
Oh,
it was.
Eminem men.
I think it was because they were getting too horny.
I mean, I don't blame him.
I can't.
That's why they had to make Tiny Tina older. I mean, when I was playing Borderlands 2, I couldn't
Getting
control myself.
younger again in Wonderland.
Yes. Yes. I mean, cut that out. Cut that out. Cut that out. How younger? We're talking. 13?
Same age as 2.
Yes!
Two-man Titan, flawless vault and blast.
Okay, now there's another thing that's saying that it's more so now, something the fact that Eminem Mars has child slavery.
Oh yeah, that was funny. They were trying to hide it.
What country?
We're about to find out.
It was a foreign country. It was a lesser known one.
Yeah, but still. Actually, that's even worse, isn't it? When they specifically go to a lesser known country.
Yeah, they're using child slavery. I talked about that last night, I'm pretty sure.
Beyonce does that, so why can't? Yes, Queen Girl Slay does that, dude. She's the queen, dude. The queen lady. Or God herself.
Listen, Beyonce is a goddess, and I will fully support her.
And we have to support Eminem Mars doing it too.
Nah, we can just cut one out, remember? We can just do that. Apparently. We can support one thing, but not the other.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's not inclusive.
I can support Spider-Man from Family Guy, but not Spider-Man from
That doesn't what?
Sony. Everybody gets one.
Nobody is engaged with your tweet yet. People click on it, dude. I'm gonna start paying Twitter if I get.
We're gonna sub-bot. Fuck it, let's do
You can
it.
do it on fucking TikTok.
Podcast. We get very political.
Yeah, it's the political podcast. We're the opposite of Joe Rogan.
Yeah, we're now originally this was just supposed to be a fun podcast where we just talk about random shit that happens in the world. Now we're just a political podcast. This is
We do something different than Joe Rogan. We go to Google and we type in do COVID real, and it says yes, and we're whoa. Instead of just like we gotta take our elderberry extract. That's what Caden Gavin wouldn't get that.
I do.
Oh, you do? Were you there?
Yeah.
Oh, you were there for that? Okay.
I had to look it up, remember?
Oh yeah, I forgot you were there.
Because I didn't know what elderberry was.
Elderberry extra.
You shouldn't, because it doesn't do anything.
I feel like some of it's more so used as a flavoring, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what we found out. It's kind of like a placebo thing. It's like, oh, here you go, make you feel good, bud.
Placebo.
Placebo? Placenta?
Placenta, bro.
Placenta effect, dude. It makes you turn into a little baby. Baby.
The placenta effect.
Oh, that's not what is a placenta? What is that?
It's oh fuck, now I gotta look this up.
People eat those because they think they're full of nutrients.
Is it the umbilical cord?
It's the organ that develops in the uterus during pregnancy. It provides oxygen and nutrients to the growing baby and removes waste products from the baby's blood.
So it's like it's your umbilical cord. What it's tied to?
Yeah.
It's what it's tied to.
Yeah, it arises from it. It's attached to the wall. The placenta is attached to the wall of the uterus. And some women eat it because it helps them recover, I guess.
Some cover what?
From the pregnancy.
I've seen
Like
the
after
the
they
thing I
give
saw
birth.
A
about them
recover.
eating
I was
it
like,
was
what?
a
I thought
dude
you said
eating
cover.
No. Sorry, what's thinking?
it. I remember seeing a video about a dude eating it. Like he was the cover of it. Like they were talking about why people do it.
Put some sriracha on it.
Damn, they have to put. Okay, so there's apparently 3 stages of labor. I'm guessing the second is when the baby comes out, and the third is when you have to actually push the placenta out. Fuck.
Oh, you gotta poop that out too.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But I guess it's just to help them recover from the pregnancy is why people eat it.
I mean, I'm sure you don't have to eat it. I'm sure you can just recover.
Yeah.
You gotta cook it.
It's
There
like a
was
reward.
someone who made like smoothies out of it, or like they put some of it.
That's weird.
I guess like I don't know. In that sense, maybe it helps them eat it if they want to. you know.
But just eat other stuff that provides the nutrients. Go eat some beef jerky, dude. If you need the protein, just go grab a
I
snack.
actually don't know what the placenta gives in
Go
terms of
go
nutrients.
go say what nutrients it provides, and we'll provide
What
alternates to eating your
nutrients
babies and
does
eating your
a
baby's tummy worm.
placenta have?
Got really weird.
Here's an article that is funny. It was published in 2017. There's little scientific evidence proving that placenta phagy, I don't know how you would say that. It's like placenta and then PHAGY, offers health benefits, but research has shown that the afterbirth contains a variety of nutrients such as fiber, protein, potassium, as well as hormones including estradiol and testosterone.
Bread.
So their bodies produce. They don't need. Okay, look, women don't need testosterone anyways. They produce estrogen. Normally, women produce estrogen. We produce testosterone. If you need some fiber and some protein, go eat a bar. Go eat one of those like really crunchy Nutri-Grain bars.
Hey,
Wait, if you need to poop that bad, take some laxatives.
We mostly produce testosterone, Trey. We also do produce estrogen.
I know, but I'm saying that it's the male and female counterpart of which hormone we produce.
Yeah, which one we majorly produce.
So
Yes.
I don't know how trustworthy this one is that I'm looking at. It's called the Mayo Clinic.org.
I use that all the time in
high
school.
So apparently it can, like, eating it can possibly harm you and the baby.
How does it harm the baby if it's already out?
I think, do people feed it?
Fall out.
Oh, wait, hold on. It can be harmful to the baby if you're looking for ways to promote health postpartum. Hold on. I didn't read the whole thing. I just was looking for like specific.
Yeah, I
things.
don't know how it would harm the. I don't know how to harm the baby if you.
Maybe like
if you're...
maybe they feed it to them too.
Hey baby, you want some belly button? Mommy. I don't know if I really want any of my belly button. I think you guys can have it. You want leftover? Ain't a box.
Maybe, okay, hold on. I want to see why it's saying that there. I think it's dangerous for the baby.
It is.
Probably a choking hazard.
Well, it also has like I would assume if it filters waste products, then it's probably
waste.
Yeah.
155 unlimited caviar, king crab, and lobster seafood brunch buffet.
You're just saying words, and you found some food on Wish. You found a Wish description of fucking food dish.
This is a YouTuber I used to watch.
That's not even. That was just words. He typed in crab and started clicking.
Oh, this is why. Because when you breastfeed,
that's what I was gonna say that, but I was like, that can't make. That doesn't really make sense.
I guess yeah, that would make sense because you're feeding.
I know, but like, how does it get from your belly to your nipples? That's the other direction, dude. Idiot. God.
I guess it can just get infected with a strep bacteria.
So don't eat your placentas. Just go eat a bar. Go eat some cereal. Go eat some Honey Nut Cheerios and maybe toss in a couple fucking.
Oh, okay,
make a nice.
Milk has protein. Boom! Look, you got the protein. You got fiber, and it's good cholesterol. There you go.
Make a nice omelet. There you go.
Make an omelet. Put some spinach in your omelet. There's your fiber.
Go to fucking Denny's and get an omelet.
Yeah, and then get some spinach.
Placenta would be safer than going to Denny's.
No, me and Trey went to Denny's and it was great. It was fucking.
It was
awesome.
very calm. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. It was very just.
There's only 2 people working, which we had to wait a bit, but we didn't really care about that because
There were a lot of people there for 2 o'clock in the morning. I was not expecting.
It's actually really good.
Yeah, Denny's sucks.
Maybe Pigeon Forge just has the. Maybe it's just the exquisiteness of.
You know what we need to do tomorrow, Trey? We need to go to Denny's first, and then we go to non-house.
God, we have to go for lunch. I couldn't eat that fast.
All right, Denny's for lunch it is.
What time are we going then?
We can go
You guys
about
have fun with that.
we can go about 12.
One, you want one? We'll do one.
One?
We'll make it easier for both of us.
Yeah, to be fair, because we're both probably gonna stay up till like what 3 in the morning.
Dude,
again?
I was supposed to meet Ethan at 11 yesterday, and he was calling me. I looked at my phone; it was 12, like
Oh.
12:10. He was like, he's like, I didn't even leave, dude. I was playing UFC all morning. He's like, I knew you weren't gonna wake up.
Yeah, I'm sure you're getting as bad as I am.
Oh,
Actually, I'm getting
Gavin.
better. I'm getting better. I'm starting to wake up at 12 again.
I've seen you be up when I'm at work, and I'll be like, oh yeah, let me go post some sentence.
Yeah,
wake
I'm,
up
I'm getting better. at
7
it.
o'clock in the morning.
I mean, I think what it is now is like I just I start taking higher dosage of melatonin, which is really bad for you because it can affect like the
Your
chemicals in
circadian
brain.
rhythm is gonna just not ever exist.
I
You're not
don't
gonna have
think-
one.
yeah, I know. No, I have been going to bed earlier though, like on purpose than I usually do, which is good in general. Because
You're gonna end up like Jerry. His circadian rhythm is like, it's light outside, I need to go to sleep. It's starting to get light outside, I need to go to bed. Caden has a pretty good sleep schedule, it seems like. I feel like Caden knows when to go to bed.
yeah,
Having a bedtime for so long, I feel like Caden has trained you into being like, okay, I need to go to bed, and then you go to bed, and then you can wake up, and you're fine.
Sometimes. If I stay up too late the night before, it screws with me.
it's just the waking up part that's fucking sucks. for
Yeah,
me.
once I'm out of bed, I'm fine. It's getting out of bed is the problem. Like it.
I've slept
Or
through
waking up
alarms.
and
School, when I started driving myself, there was an issue when I got out of bed.
I was
'Cause I
up
would-
through 4 or 5 alarms.
'Cause I'd get up in the morning, I'd go to the bathroom, and then I'd walk out in the living room, sit down, right, to wait, and then sometimes I'd pass out in my chair.
I don't. Have you heard my alarm before, Trey?
No, oh, it's just the
Yeah,
It's like
that.
the loudest
And
thing it can
I
be.
have that, and I also have my Alexa set to max volume. I usually have probably 7 alarms set. I have one
Dude,
of
I
them
think
set at
I'm-
the same time as my my clock alarm.
When we went to Florida, I think we both had. I think we slept through both of our own alarms. 'Cause I
Oh,
think we both
definitely
set them. Whenever the one morning where we didn't wake, because we did pretty good about waking up for the most part. And they were the ones who didn't.
I think
Sister.
we had an issue one day.
The one morning. It was one morning.
I
It was
think
like the last day too.
Was it the last day? I thought it was the day we got there.
I thought no, it was good because we were good before. Then we finally.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
the day we got there, we passed out in the car. Which I mean
We
makes
slept the whole
sense.
time.
I mean it makes sense.
But yeah, they were. I remember I swear it was just man, and I was like, man, this dream is wacky, dude. This is
Dude,
wild.
those are like the worst. I've had dreams where the alarm's going off right, but it's the fucking fryer beeping at McDonald's.
It works its way in your dream. I hate that.
It's so fucking like. I've had dreams before, like not even when I have an alarm set or anything, where it'll just be me working. It fucking sucks, cause I'll hear the grill noises, all the fryers are beeping,
Beep 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 beep.
orders popping on screen. We have a noise for like when quarter pounders are ordered. It's like a bell being rung. And I hear all that sometimes in my dreams, and it fucking haunts me.
If I play something too much, I can dream about it. Back when Beyond Light came out, I dreamed about playing Destiny.
I've had dreams about it, like we're closing and just milk being completely empty and everything in the dairy just be empty.
I woke up like a couple days ago from my memory playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
If I just like watch something, right? I'll dream about the thing I just watched. Like, let's say I watched a TV show or something. I'll dream about that TV show.
You guys ever
That's
get
if I was in
you ever
it.
guys when you were like 14? Did you ever dream about your mom finding on your browser history or something?
No, I never had
And
that
then
issue.
you wake up and you're like,
I can't imagine Gavin would.
Evan doesn't care. He'd be like, hey Ron, look at this
Have I
Shows,
told
like,
you? Okay, I know.
liberal pussy, and
I
then he's
don't-
like, ah!
I don't think I've told you this before, but he has an iPad, right? Like an old one, or
Yeah.
some tablet or whatever. I used to play on it. I went to YouTube one time on there. Some of the recommendations on there was like models, like videos about models.
Hey, maybe that's what Ron likes to do.
But it was weird for like 8-year-old me. I was like, that's weird to be on here. Ron never uses this. And then now, like looking back, you know, obviously several years later, he definitely was. What
To each their own, I guess. At least it's like. Well, I mean, he's like 50 at that time. He could just look up porn.
I guess yeah, he is.
He's gotta
He
go
was
softcore.
50.
He's like teasing himself.
What is since we're on the topic of like dreams and shit, aside from like the thing I just talked about, what is like the weirdest dream y'all have had? I don't think I've ever asked this actually, which is weird.
Wait, what'd you say?
What's like the weirdest dream y'all have had?
You know what I don't understand? Okay, so we can't. The places in dreams like just don't exist.
Yeah.
98% of the time, the places you make up, and this the different variations. Because if you dream about McDonald's, it's not like actually McDonald's, right? There's always something different
Yeah,
about it.
But
it seems familiar.
Yeah, it's something like this fucked up, out of place or whatever.
But you don't notice.
Yeah.
You're just like,
I'm-
but then you
I'm
look at it and you're like, oh.
Putting it back together. It's been a couple of years. I've got to think about it really hard. Like I remember it. I gotta remember the exact. Okay. Zombie apocalypse. I
Okay.
get killed.
Uh-huh.
I turn into a ghost.
Yeah.
You don't wake up?
I watch them do stuff and help them. Like the
That-
last thing I remember was flying through a building and flying up, and there's no roof on it.
That's
I find myself waking up a lot when I die.
yeah, I don't.
Like,
You
that
know
never-
what happens whenever I die in my dreams? The dream restarts.
Oh, I just don't, because we don't know. I mean, we don't know what it's like. But we can imagine what these random stores and buildings and places that we're at and random land. We can imagine a whole landscape. Just create that in our head, but we can't be like, oh yeah, by the way, when you die, it's this.
I had a dream a few years ago. I still remember this. Like a spider jumped on my leg, bit me, and I started having a cramp in my leg. I woke up from it.
But it was it the cramp real?
Yeah, it was a real cramp because like I had to massage my leg back to like stop cramping.
Whenever I used to pee
Sometimes.
in my sleep, I would pee in my dream.
I can't remember that far back to say anything on that.
I remember being like peeing. I'm
I was told when I woke up in the morning by my mom that I had screamed out in my sleep. They came in there.
My mom's like told me before like when I wake up usually like I'm just covered in fucking sweat.
I have that problem sometimes. Like it depends on how the dream goes. I guess.
Yeah, I guess like in that sense it would be like from stress, right?
Yeah, like because it feels real. A lot of my dreams are really lucid. They feel real. Like it's hard to discern.
I guess that's just the thing. I don't know. Has it always been like that for you?
Yeah, it's always been like I don't know if I'm awake. Like it's so real that I just don't.
I feel like I used to have that issue too. Cause well, sometimes it's not really an issue, but I've had several dreams before where it feels like I was in my old trailer, when I was probably like 6 or 7, and like I would fucking see me and my mom just down on the fucking floor. It was like really fucking weird. I could touch stuff, and it felt like I was actually touching it. And then
When I can feel stuff, I feel like I have sense of touch and smell and taste. I just don't. You can't feel pain.
That's the one thing. You can never feel the pain unless it's actually happening to you, you know, outside of the dream. For instance, you know, my cramp happened. So I obviously felt that in the dream, but I woke up as soon as it happened, basically.
I fell asleep one time and I felt like I was fucking a bitch, and then I woke up. Kate's mom was bouncing her ass on my fucking.
Okay.
I was like, "Oh, Miss Peggy."
I woke up and tried to shut over me.
I woke up and I saw Jerry, and then he left.
I woke up, or Gavin woke up, and I'm vomiting all over the floor.
That did happen.
What?
I think I woke up for like a split second, looked down, didn't see you were there. I was like, oh, he must be in the bathroom or something. Went back to sleep, and then the morning I woke up, you're like on the couch. The bed's gone. I was like, did I just have like a whole ass weekend in my fucking sleep?
Yeah, dude, I'm gone. Actually, you're in a coma. You died.
Like,
Yeah.
I actually got kind of. I think I got scared for a minute. I was like, "What the fuck happened last night? Where did he go?" And then I go out. I go out, and you're just like sitting on the couch looking at your phone. And like, I threw up.
Yeah, they're up everywhere.
I don't. They probably don't have that mattress anymore because it started having holes in it.
Yeah, no, I remember.
That's a good ass mattress though.
Threw up.
No, I ate breakfast and like I was just fine the next day too.
Threw up.
That was that's one thing I always don't understand. People like, you'll get sick one day, right? And then the next
Yeah.
day you're fine, and people are like, why are you so fine now? Like I just don't.
Well,
understand.
because that was I feel like that wasn't me. I don't think I was sick. I think I just ate too much.
Well,
Like and then it was
I'm
the
saying
combination of things. Like,
yeah,
I know what you mean.
like that's always fucking pissed me off ever since I was probably in fucking kindergarten. Like I'll be sick one day, like I could be running a fever of like 105 or something. I don't know what the lethal one is, but I'm just saying it's like a hypothetical. But and then the next day I'm just completely normal. And then people are like, why'd you miss school? You weren't sick. Why are you here now? You should still be at home. It just always fucking bothered me that people were.
I never I think I have whatever it's called, the fear of vomit. Because whenever kids would throw, I really hate
you wouldn't
vomit.
you wouldn't like me recently. I don't know why, but I can't look at disgusting shit anymore without vomiting. Almost.
No, Gavin's pregnant.
Yeah, basically. That's your child.
I like whenever it's a not good combination. Whenever we'd go somewhere, like if we went to Pigeon Forge, my sister would always throw up, and it just the noise of it. Like so watching someone vomit, I guess now it's not as bad. I still don't want to be around it, and I still don't like it. But like I would literally start shaking. Like I would just like go like in a shock. There was one time I got in trouble.
That's what it's called.
What is it called?
Emetophobia.
We were at Dick's, and my sister was getting like collegiate soccer. Yeah. And she started coughing. She had a fever that day, and she left school. She was in like 3rd grade, and I was in. No, she was in 2nd grade, and I was in 5th grade. And she coughed, and I saw like something come out. I was like, oh shit! And my mom took her. She had like one of those hats where if you squeeze the little paws, the caddies would flop.
Yeah.
She was a little kid though, so it wasn't like like the stuff Caden wears. But
Okay. I wish.
But
until the end of
she
your
like was
story,
throwing
but
up in that hat, and I went and like hid behind like the they had football jerseys, like or not jerseys, but like the shirts, jersey feel shirts. And I was just sitting there, and they did like an all call for me, and mom got mad at me because I was like sitting there under there like crying.
That's weird to get mad at you over. I mean,
But like I wasn't far away. I was like literally the next aisle over. We were in the corner. She got really upset because I ran off or whatever. I'm not gonna sit there and watch her vomit if I hate it.
I mean, I guess in that
She
sense,
knew how bad.
how old were you being in 5th grade?
10.
10.
11,
I guess
10.
it's still like you're still a small child, you know.
Yeah.
So
And she already has to worry about her, vomiting everywhere.
and then
so,
like you just run off. I guess that does make sense. She was probably just like she was probably scared at the same time, more so angry at you.
I just hate it. I hated to vomit so much. Like I would sit there and kind of hold my ears shut and like shiver. That might be my least favorite thing. Like I'd rather watch somebody die.
You would rather play 2K20, or 21, sorry, than watch someone vomit.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff I'd rather do. And I'm probably not ride a roller coaster. That's probably the last thing I'd do.
Oh, hold on,
I'll
Trey.
ride a
Turn
roller
my camera
coaster.
on. Myself is upset.
Oh boy, we're gonna get a webcam.
Kaden's gonna sit there and vomit for 30 minutes.
I don't have the Discord set up on fucking the Streamlabs for it to show. Damn, that sucks. Oh no.
This is the vomit cast. This is the vomit podcast.
The Yeet vomit cast.
Okay, but I'm gonna get ready for tomorrow. Got a test in the morning.
Hayden's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, Trey, you hate vomit? Let me drink this entire gallon of milk."
That would
I
just
think
kill.
I'd go into shock faster.
You said you wanted to watch somebody die. Watch this, Trey.
I'll do both.
Start convulsing in a second. Oh, how far are we? What time stamp?
We're at 59 minutes and 50 seconds.
This has been a very eventful podcast. So this has been a good one.
This is
A
probably
good solid.
yeah.
solid
So
episode.
so far, even though it's like the second one, it's so far the better of the two.
A lot to talk about. A lot of events happen. We need a book about
Poster.
Armenian genocide to be made, and be like, oh, there's a black person in it. We gotta ban it.
You know, that's oddly enough, that's what System of a Down, like a lot of their stuff is about. It's
Armenian
like
genocide.
yeah, cause
Like BYOB.
like Surge is Armenian, the lead singer.
Really?
I think let me make sure on that. I know his grandfather was like in the whole thing. Serge Tankian. Yeah, he's Armenian. He's like for like the publication of it or whatever, like the publicity more so. I don't know why I said publication, but
Dude, it's
Oh,
just
yeah?
Weird Al. It's Gage. He's born in Lebanon.
oh wait, did Joe Biden recognize the art? Whoa, okay. On April 24th of last year, Joe Biden officially recognized the Armenian genocide of 1915, and Serge thanked him for doing so.
The what now?
The Armenian genocide of 1915. I guess,
The what?
the army. Oh my fucking lord. I'm not saying it. You fool me once,
The what?
you don't fool me twice.
Are you trying to get him to say genocide? Can he what?
What are you? Why are you just saying genocide, Gavin, of 1915? What
The
don't
Armenian
get me.
genocide.
The what?
I missed a bit. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what the fuck Kane's on about. I'm trying to, like, I've been saying, like, President Joe Biden has officially recognized the Armenian genocide of 1915. Kane's like, why are you just saying genocide? What?
What?
I can see it. I don't fucking understand. Oh my god, I just got it.
I don't get it.
Okay, so the Armenian genocide was something that not many people recognize as like an actual thing or whatever for some fucking reason.
It was made fun of for a very
Is
long
that the one where
time.
they all drink the Kool-Aid?
I don't know, but Kane just made the fucking worst joke I think I've ever heard him make. Or worst
It was-
bit. God damn you. I fucking
Yeah, I
hate
gotta
you
look it up.
Thing on Reddit. It was on Reddit. Anytime somebody would make a joke about it, there's just people in the comments be like, "The what?"
don't
I
know, what
feel
was the one?
so stupid. Oh
Kool
my
Aid.
god.
Suicide.
It's.
Oh,
Oh, that was in
like
Jonestown.
Tiananmen Square.
You know
make
what?
it
South.
You know what? Bravo to you, Kane, but fuck you.
Making things up, Gavin.
The fuck is Guyana?
I don't
Guyana?
understand, Gavin. We can't make these kinds of.
Oh, this happened in South America. You guys know about the Kool-Aid suicide
YouTube
stuff,
will
right? Where
send
there's
it
a
out.
cult, and they were like, "We gotta drink the Kool-Aid," and it was poison.
I don't know anything about this actually.
Really?
No.
Look up Jonestown Massacre.
Jonestown Massacre.
No,
I feel like we
at
learned
least
about
read it,
this.
'cause If we bring up super controversial topics, we will get something that we had too many.
Yeah, we're gonna see how fast it takes us to get
Astronomical.
canceled.
Okay.
It's a cancel podcast.
No, YouTube will censor us, not.
Until the September 11th attacks, the tragedy in Jonestown on November 18th, 1978, represented the largest number of American civilian casualties in a single non-natural event. What the fuck? What is? Okay, so
He
they.
doesn't drink a bunch of poison Kool-Aid.
It was poison.
There's a bunch of lactose intolerant people that drink a bunch of
There,
milk,
this
and
is
they
like
all
a
die.
whole ass. Oh my god, there's so much to read here. Okay.
Well,
a
this
cult.
is a great note to end.
It was a cult that made them drink all the poison Kool-Aid?
Aiden, you can take an early exit if you want. We're not gonna make you stay.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, well, this is my early exit, guys. I'm so sorry. Next time on the retard Yeet Bash podcast.
Hey, that one's been fucking ended. We don't have the IP for that anymore, because, you know, we're
And
large.
retard Yeet Pass.
Yeah. What's his name? I forgot his name.
Delete
Joe
that.
Exotic, fucking Tiger King. He took that name. I forgot his name. Joe Rogan. They already have the retard podcast. Okay.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
We talk more about stuff and get canceled.
We talk more
We
about
show
the
Bulma's
YouTube
child
series.
boobs.
Censor zone.
Come back to see Bulma's boobs.
Okay.
As a kid, Bulma's kid boobs.
Alright, and we're gonna continue.
I want to see Bulma's kid boobs.
Okay. Maybe we should
Bulma's
just.
boobs, child.
Maybe we should stop here.
What do you mean, dude? We can't get canceled. What are they gonna cancel us for? What have we
Child
said that's
pornography.
false information? We didn't show it.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess.
I don't actually want to see Bulma's kid boobs. I want to see adult Bulma's boobs.
I want to see him in real life.
Oh, speaking of Joe Bogan, he responded to growing protests over COVID-19 misinformation on Spotify.
Oh, that's good. You know, the funny thing about that is Spotify is starting to crack down on that stuff.
Yeah, they finally said, because people were gonna leave it. A bunch of artists were like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna do Spotify."
I can't remember who was the first to leave it because of it, but
There's some old guy,
it was some like Spotify.
Neil Young,
Neil Young. Okay, Neil Young. I feel like I more than
because he
likely
said
listened.
either take this off or I'm out, and they said, "Okay, bye."
Yeah, he's I'm guessing he's a rock legend, maybe. What
Never
is,
heard of him.
this is so bad for us because we've never heard a single fucking thing about him.
First book was the Bible. Let's just know. How do you go on a podcast and say that? First book ever was the Bible.
Who said that?
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan said that. It's
That
literally.
makes a lot of sense.
It's
He's
literally
a conservative Christian. That's why he doesn't believe COVID exists, because 98% of conservative Christians are like, yeah, COVID isn't real. It's just the flu. Nobody died. It's all fake. Also, go Trump. Also, I hate Mexicans and every other race is not white.
that alone, what he said is like the dumbest thing ever. Because in the Bible, it talks about how many other books there were before it. Like books have been around for a pretty damn
Longer than. Yeah, and white Jesus. But I hate the depiction of white Jesus.
I mean, I guess like obviously when
Yeah,
I was
but
younger,
if I told you, well, I mean, look, but think about it. If I told you somebody who was from Israel, do you think white? When I tell you Middle East Israel,
no, I think I'm a darker toned person.
Jerusalem,
Yeah.
you think of fair skin, like mid level fair skin,
A
olive,
very tan feller.
a very tan man. And yeah, he spoke perfect English. Yeah, Jesus spoke English, not Hebrew. Good.
I do think it's
Anyway.
bizarre that people don't realize that the Bible was translated from Hebrew.
Yeah, they're like, oh, well, you know, Jesus said, "Let's crack it, cub. Let's crack it."
God.
First book ever. Let's just
It,
look that.
it probably doesn't exist
Oh yeah,
anymore.
we know this. I was gonna say this, but it sounded stupid because
Oh,
I
we
thought
do
this
know
was the first
this?
storybook, the Epic of Gilgamesh.
That was the first book?
It was the first, yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. I really didn't. Because I thought, like, in the sense of the first thing ever, you know, of something that's been around for so long, I thought maybe that it was just lost to time. Because it's a book. You know, you don't expect something like that to survive forever, I guess.
There are old. See, we don't know either because when the Mongolians decided to raid everybody, they burned. Remember, they burned all the literature. They burned everything down, everything in the big capitals of India and stuff. So they in there all of Asia just got burned down. All the literature got destroyed. So they set humanity back like 1,000 years. There's no telling where we'd be now if Attila the Hun and fucking Genghis Khan didn't ruin everything for everyone.
I think the most, like, fascinating thing about Genghis Khan is that, the fact that, like, he raped so many women, right?
Oh yeah, and he is like his bloodline is all over Asia.
It's probably like all over the entire world now at this
Yeah, it
point.
might be honestly.
Because
Let's look up how many descendants Genghis Khan has. Let's
how
see.
many descendants does Genghis
That's
Khan
one of the
have?
top searches. 16 million.
Yeah, they're definitely all over the world.
Yeah, I mean that's
0.5% of the male,
male
population. Okay, so
Wow.
this is just showing like the male.
Think about the fact that that's 1/20th of the men in the world are descendants of Genghis Khan.
That is so bizarre.
I know 0.5%. Never mind, not 5%. That's one. Let's see. Let me do this right. 200. 1/200th, which is still a lot. I mean, if you think about all the
60
people
million
in the
people.
world,
Like
16 million people are descendants of Genghis Khan.
that's more than the population of Tennessee, isn't it?
Yeah, the population of Tennessee is like 4.
Is it 4 million? I can't remember.
I don't know. It's not that low.
But 16 million. God
6 million.
Damn.
6. Yeah, it's more than Tennessee.
Is there I wonder if there's like a chart that says like how many live in Asia, how many live in America, Canada, and all that stuff. If it's even possible to record that.
It's more than the combined population of West Virginia, Kentucky, and Tennessee.
God, dude, that's fucking nuts.
If we took all the people out of these 3 states and then put those people there, they would still be more than what we have now. I didn't think it was that high. I figured it was like a couple thousand. I guess I never thought about how many women he actually raped, like how many villages they actually went through, and he.
I'm guessing it was like pretty much every like village he went to. He fucked every woman he could.
Probably. They all did too. I mean, I'm sure a lot of.
So
If we counted all the other, again.
So this is on National Geographic. It says the lineage was found in only one population outside of the former Mongolian Empire in Pakistan. The Hazaras of Pakistan gave us our first clue to the connection with Genghis Khan. So they're in Pakistan. That is,
You think all of them? I'm sure there's some.
I'm
across,
sure that there's like the main population is more so over in
the Middle East and Asia.
yeah, but I'm not saying like there. It's for certain that we have like a good, bunch of them over here, and just really in general, like all over the world, I guess. Still, that is fucking nuts. There wasn't a motive for him doing that, was there? It was just like gain
Power.
Yeah, gain power. Jesus, he's fucking scary. There was a movie that came out recently, going back to like the topics of old books and shit, that was based off of some hold on, Green Knight book. Okay, so the Green Knight is an epic that was apparently in, where does it say it? Oh, come on. When was this? Like the 14th century Arthurian poem. And it's about this dude who was called the Green Knight, green spelled with an E at the end. He was transformed by a woman for some purpose or whatever. And then he was called the Green Knight because his skin and clothes were green.
What?
And apparently the meaning of his greenness has been puzzling scholars since it was discovered.
I know. I mean, like in Kentucky, they have blue people.
But that's because of iron, right?
Yeah, but I wonder why there's. I mean, I'm sure it has to be a similar sort of.
Well, this was just like a
Deficiency
story,
in something.
I think.
No, but the fact that he's green, if he was actually green, would be due to that. Maybe he was blue and they just said it was green.
No, there's a painting from the original manuscript that shows him, and he's green.
He's a green.
Yeah, there's like, and it wouldn't be like it's faded over time, and it was originally like a different color, because there's blue and red and purple in that same image.
Look at him out. Let's see it.
I can send the picture to the group chat real quick.
Oh no, I found it.
Okay. They recently made a movie about it, and I really want to see it
I
because
see
it's very like interesting, like of a thing that's just
a
stump
dude's head on a
scholars.
pike. Huh. Green giant.
I just think like it's an interesting thing.
I never heard about that actually.
It's it came out last year, the movie did, but I didn't really hear anything about it up until when the movie was coming out. But I guess it was during yeah, it was during the King Arthur age.
You know, Arthur age.
I guess that's why they call it Arthurian.
Arthurian, yeah. I love the videos of people doing magic tricks from monkeys, and they're just like, "Whoa!" You ever seen those? You see videos of people doing magic tricks from monkeys?
I've seen
They freak out.
I've seen like, I don't know what kind of monkey it is, but it's like one of those really fat ones.
Yeah.
He was driving a golf cart on a private beach.
Oh yeah, and he was just driving. Yeah,
He was just
I've seen that
chilling.
video.
He was just chilling.
They're smart. I mean, that's
I never understood why we were trying to make them like as smart as us, but I guess now it makes sense is to like see how closely connected we are in terms of you know, species wise.
they're pretty. I mean, they're really smart.
Yeah, they learn fast, I assume.
I've seen a lot. I don't know what it is about people showing videos of seals recently, but I've seen a lot of videos of seals.
What the
doing
fuck?
stuff,
What
like-
is the
There was like
relation here?
this lady. She was holding its like bottom fin down, and it was doing sit-ups. And then she got up, and it was holding her legs down, and she was doing sit-ups. And then they're like high five.
That's awesome. What the fuck?
Pretty neat. They're really smart too, and dolphins are too. The dolphins are like ridiculously smart.
Yeah, no.
I'm sure. I don't know if you've seen videos of them picking up stuff for people. Like people will drop stuff in the ocean and they'll like bring it back to them.
Yeah, I seen one video where someone dropped their phone and a dolphin brought it back up.
Yeah.
But dolphins are also fucking scary. I'm sure I've told you this, but like they're one of the few animals that like will just fucking kill something just to do it.
Yeah, they just do it. They won't kill, which is weird. They don't hurt us though. Like, people don't get hurt by dolphins.
They they also, what is the other thing they do? Don't they just like rape anything they see?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They just have sex with everything. Or kill it and then rape it, or rape and then kill it. I don't know what order, but.
I remember I was trying to say that in like a class one time, and someone was like, "Well, dogs just fuck each other, so what's the difference?" I was like, "Dogs don't understand what they're doing when they do that. Dolphins know what the fuck they're doing, cause they're just going after anything."
They just do it just to do it. I feel like I saw a video one time where it was like a dolphin had its penis out trying to get a girl.
Oh, dude, those things are fucking scary. Apparently.
Dolphin penises.
Yeah, cause aren't they like really fucking long?
But yeah, I mean they're huge. I mean dolphins are pretty big.
Yeah, but like,
No,
we
should. That's not. That's huge, dude. Yeah, just like 3 inches is massive. Right?
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So that's enough, right?
yeah.
It's a lot actually. Like if I dude, that would hurt, right?
Okay, yeah, I just
Women watch
probably-
the 2 women that watch this podcast, right? That's
Yeah.
painful.
No, I just I just made the mistake of looking up what one looks like just so I can remember correctly. It's like a fucking tentacle.
Yeah, it's. Have you seen a pig penis, dude? It's like
Yes, dude, they're like the same. Why are we talking about
they're
penises all of a
long
sudden?
and I don't know, but like it's weird. Why do they need that? Like how deep is the
I guess for dolphins
deep
it
do they need
might make sense because
the
it,
pigs don't?
I don't understand the pigs one. By the way, I don't know if you watched the last one, but after I played the Yeet Bass song, I pulled up a fucking uh, chill hop royalty free playlist on Spotify. So as we're talking about penises, that's just playing in the background. I just wanted you to know that.
Lo-fi beats. We got some lo-fi penis beats.
Yeah, music to make you fart. Give us a fat one real quick, Trey.
Wait, let me get the legs spread real quick. Wait.
Spread eagle.
Look it close.
Ah, didn't come through.
Did you hear the little tune?
No, it didn't
You
come
did?
through.
Oh man,
I guess the noise getting
it
your
was a
mic
little squirt. It was a little squirt.
Dude, I haven't been able to shit in like 2 days. I don't know what's going on with me. It might
I
be
went to poop
because
today and it hurt, and I was like,
it
man,
might-
this is gonna suck.
it might be because I ate a whole like one of the big boxes of Cheez-Its like in
Yeah,
one
cheese will
sitting.
make you not poop.
I didn't think Cheez-Its would do it that much though, because I thought it was like.
Dude, you need to. Do you know about the Cheez-It and Gatorade monstrosity?
No.
Have you ever tried that?
Explain.
I was talking to Jerry about it one day because I figured everybody had eventually did that when they were a kid. Well, I used to drink a lot of Gatorade when I was a kid. I feel like
Yeah, I drank Powerade, but
yeah,
This is
it
spawned.
would do the same thing.
Yeah.
But we used to. I mean, sometimes we'd have Cheez-Its and eat them. There's something in Cheez-Its. If you eat Cheez-Its and drink Gatorade, it's like the toothpaste and orange juice combo. Like it's atrocious.
Does it taste
it's
like
disgusting.
minty?
No, it's disgusting. It just burned. Like it's not. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just bad. It just creates a really awful taste in your mouth.
God, I gotta
And then
do
you
that
try to
now.
like drown it out by drinking more Gatorade, and that just makes it worse. And then eat more Cheez-Its, and that just makes it worse. And
Gatorade
it's
always
just like,
did make stuff taste weird though. After like, if I eat something and then drink.
I do
some
just like
Gatorade.
Powerade more honestly. Powerade's just kind of better.
Yeah, I mean, the only Gatorade I think I'll drink is the lemon one.
Yeah, I mean I like the blue, but
I can't
if
drink any other
Powerade's
Gatorade.
there,
Yeah, I
it's
can
just
drink.
cheaper. Pretty good.
Powered's cheaper?
Yeah,
Huh, that's weird.
and like at the pig it is, I guess.
Oh
But
yeah, because isn't it like $1 for one of the big bottles?
yeah,
It's-
99 cents.
I mean,
129 for a Gatorade.
that's weird. I just could never drink Gatorade. It just was so bad to me.
But whenever just eat some Cheez-Its one time, go grab you a Powerade or something, and then just taste it. It's awful.
I'm gonna have to now.
It's a really bad combo. It might be the worst food combo I've ever tasted in my life. And it doesn't like it seems so innocent too because it's like oh just a little Gatorade, little
Yeah, I
Cheez-It.
mean,
Like, it's like,
yeah, it sounds like a fucking kid snack, you know.
yeah, it's like what kids are eating. But I just noticed that one time. I was like, man, this is bad. This is really just
What?
bad.
What was your like go-to snack as a child?
When I was a kid, I mean, I still eat a lot of the same stuff. Honestly, I feel like there's not really.
Well, you know, how, like the stereotypical snack, like a little tiny sandwich or something like that, or PB and J
I never.
and some
um,
chips.
I like a lot of stuff that. Or this is not. It's not people don't like. Oh yeah, I'm different. But like tuna and stuff. I like tuna. and-
I've grown to like tuna more over the years. I used to not like it as much, but
Go.
that
I just
and,
really ate a lot of stuff. I mean, it's just anything that we had. Chicken and a biscuit was probably one of my favorite like cracker type things. I'd rather have that
Oh,
than
I
cheese.
thought you were talking about like an actual like a McChicken biscuit
No,
type
chicken and a
deal.
biscuit.
Yeah, I know
Chicken
what
and a
yeah.
biscuit, the cracker.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. I used to love those. Those were so good.
I never
used
liked
to-
Cheese Whiz though, because my sister would
I
always eat it with cheese. I
love
hate,
Cheese
dude. I
Whiz,
don't like the
dude.
process.
It's like the worst shit you can probably put in your body, but it tastes so
Honestly.
fucking good.
It's something weird about it. But I like the little, or no, I don't really like those anymore. I like the peanut butter ones, like the little Ritz crackers that have the cheese in them.
Yes, Mimi.
But the ones that are like the square orange ones, I'll eat that with the cheese in it. The Doritos cheese or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Those are fine.
I think of like what my go-to thing was. It was probably That's kind of hard to think about now. It's been so long. Because I feel like once I moved in with my great grandmother, right, that I just started like having the same fucking snacks every single day.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've all eaten nearly the same stuff throughout our whole life. Of course, our stuff's gonna change a little bit when we can drive. We eat different.
Yeah.
I feel like I've tried more different
Oh,
foods.
I
now.
mean, Indian food in general, that's something I just recently tried.
Yeah, I mean,
I hope you like it tomorrow, by the way. I would be so sad if you
well,
don't.
if not, I mean, I could just go eat something else. It's not a big deal.
I'll feel
We
bad,
didn't
though,
like the
'cause,
Thai
like,
food.
well, the Thai food made sense because that was just
It was
bad
dog
place.
shit. It
Yeah.
was so bad.
Oh, we
It was terrible.
we also gotta find a day we can go to the Thai place that opened up. See if we can get like a.
Oh, Thai house. They said
yeah.
my parents said it was good, and if they, I mean, if Tom likes it, it has to be good. 'Cause he's picky. He's very picky.
I used to be very picky too.
I was never really picky. There's just things that I want. Like it's not things that I kind of like, but just don't really eat. It's either I like it a lot or I don't like it at all.
I used to not eat Alfredo stuff.
I won't. I hate it.
I don't know if I would now. I don't think I've had anything Alfredo recently. Oh,
There's
I
just
have.
better stuff. I'd rather have meat
Uh,
sauce.
I had shrimp Alfredo. If it's
Was that not Alfredo that you had at That was mac and cheese. Never mind.
yeah,
I was thinking of Boathouse.
probably the best fucking mac and cheese I'll ever have in my life. But you know,
I was looking at that picture earlier. It looked so dry. Was it dry?
no, it wasn't.
Is
It's, I think it
Was the
just
cheese at the bottom?
No, it was spread out throughout the whole thing. It wasn't dry at all. You tried a bit, didn't
Just
you?
look at. No, did I? I don't remember. I might have. I just don't remember that. I
Oh,
thought
let
they're like,
me-
"Are you still eating?" And we're like, "Dude, we're trying to savor this experience. This is
let me
fine
see if
dining."
Yeah, it really was basically. I mean,
It was like $50. Mine was like, actually, my steak was $50. That was awesome.
that's
Best
probably
thing
yeah. No, I thank you for giving me a piece of that shit because it was so fucking good. Well, let me see if I
That
still have it for you.
calamari too. I remember.
Did we have calamari at Cowfish?
No, we had the wonton nachos.
Were those good? I can't remember.
They were good, but we kept breaking them. The wonton piece couldn't support all the stuff we wanted to put on it.
Oh yeah, here
I
it
remember
is.
the sushi was really good with the roe.
Oh yeah, it was. It does look like it's dry, but it's almost like a thick sauce, right?
You just can't see it because it's the same color as the noodle.
You can kind of see it if you look at like on the left side
Are you
under that
seeing
piece of
it?
lobster. No, I thought you were looking at the picture.
Oh no, I don't have. I have different. Remember, your picture's closer because I'm not gonna reach over the table and be like, "Hey, guys, let me take a picture of you real quick."
But
I have a picture of it, but it's
probably not as good as the one I took.
yeah.
But you can see the sauce like kind of in a little pool in the shells on some of the in some of them. That lobster, dude. Oh my god, that shit was so good. And the andouille sausage. Like I said, I don't think I'll ever have food as good as that again. in a
I want to
very
go
long
back
time.
there one day. We need to go. Ethan's
Oh,
making me want to go somewhere. He's like, "Yeah, me and Anna are going to Colorado
what the
in the summer," and
fuck?
I was like, "Why are you wanting?"
Well, there's nothing in Colorado, is there?
They're the mountains.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I was thinking more so in like a sense of not really hiking or something like that. Which I do.
The weed. Is that what you?
No.
Oh no. Okay, I thought that's what you're thinking. She wanted to go because she wants to go steal from a dispensary. Fucking.
I didn't know that it was legal there.
Yeah, weed is legal in Colorado.
Huh.
It was one of the. I think it might have been the first.
Wow, that's surprising. I thought California would have been.
It was. If it wasn't the first, it was one of the first few. 'Cause they've been the pioneer for all the weird shit being legalized too.
I
Colorado's.
I was thinking more stuff like that we do, you know? Like we'll go to like a museum or some shit, or
You and me are different than them. We just do. We like.
we'll
I guess not
find
indoor stuff.
we'll find something and then we'll do it.
We don't just like two things. We can we can adapt to stuff around us. We're not
I mean, hell, we went
Hiking.
to
fishing and
yeah.
hunting.
I wouldn't mind going hiking again sometime. I haven't been in so many fucking years. I just like it.
Ethan said he wants me to go to Reliance, whatever that is.
I don't know where that is. I just like when I went hiking, just like the calmness of it. Cause you really do just take it all in. Like this is fucking beautiful. Like
Yeah, me and Ethan went up. There's some in the mountains in Dayton. It's not far. We went up these waterfalls and they were really nice. I don't know if you remember that. I posted on my story.
Oh yeah, I might have went to the same place. I'm not sure, but there was like a huge waterfall. You could go underneath it. I don't know if you guys did that.
Yeah, we
but-
would. Yeah, we did that. Yeah.
Okay, so it was probably the same place, but I just like. I think my favorite part when it comes to forest scenery is a creek in a forest, because it's just like it's the most calming thing ever to see. I don't know why.
Creek Falls. There's all the little
Have
big
you-
long.
Where's so you know how like we have those signs going to Cleveland if you go down 58 that says like
Yeah.
red what were they called?
Trails.
No, it was fuck, what were they called? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to look it up. But there's like a sign on like a barn or something advertising it.
Rock City.
Yeah.
I've never been there
There's
either.
that one and then there's
Look.
another one, but I can't remember
Ruby
what the
Falls.
Ruby Falls. I've never been to
I've
either
been
of
there.
those.
Ruby Falls. Have you been to Lost Sea? It's kind of like
Yes,
that.
I've been to Lost Sea. That was a great place.
Ruby Falls is really cool. It's in Knox. No, it's in Chattanooga too. Never mind. I'm stupid.
I feel like it's kind of bad of me to have never been to that place. When it's advertised fucking everywhere. over
Yeah,
here.
you see Ruby Falls, see Rock City. My parents have been to
Where's,
Rock City a couple times.
where's Rock
but
City?
I've never- I think it's in Chattanooga too.
Are they both in Chattanooga?
You can see. I think that's where you see like 7 states. Like you're on the border. Or not. Yeah, you're on the border of 7 states. Rock City is in Lookout Mountain. Yeah, it's in Georgia. It's
City.
literally on the border. So
Rock City maps.
it's not 7. It's 3.
I was about to say I don't think you can do 7 because
Oh, there's a place where you see 7 states. Tennessee. Oh, it is on Lookout Mountain. You can see. It's in Chattanooga on Lookout Mountain.
okay.
Let's-
How do you
let me
see
what's-
how do you see 7 states?
That's what
though?
I'm trying to figure out.
Two,
Oh yeah, it is at Rock City.
three,
You can see
4.
Tennessee, North Carolina, Kentucky, South Carolina, Virginia,
How
Alabama,
the
and
fuck do you
Mississippi.
see Kentucky?
How do you
That's
see
like-
Virginia? Virginia's up there, dude.
Virginia? Yeah, Virginia's like.
Oh, this is at Klingman's Dome. This is in Gatlinburg.
Oh, okay. How do you still see that though?
Like, I guess it's further north, but
Gatlinburg's like below Knoxville, isn't it? Yeah.
oh wow, it's in the mountain ranges. You can see from Lookout Mountain. You
Oh.
can see Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, and Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia.
Okay, so it's
It's like the mountain ranges go across, which is the view is like
probably amazing.
hundreds of miles. That's awesome that you can see. We need to go there sometime. That'd be cool. We should have went to Klingman's Dome, but it wasn't cold then.
I mean, hell, I'll take a. How long do you think it would? It's probably just a day trip, right? I imagine. Trey trying to rack in his brain how long it's going to take us to go up the mountain.
It's only to get to Klingman's Dome. It's a half-mile trail, but the thing is like 3,000 feet high.
So it'd probably take us a few days.
Dome. No, what?
No, not a few
We
days.
just
but
walk
like
up there.
A few hours. I mean.
It's only a half mile. That wouldn't take very long. It's steep.
I've always,
It's 300 feet tall.
Oh.
But the mountain's already the elevation above sea level is 6,600 feet.
Oh, okay.
The
You know,
highest, it's the highest mountain in the Smoky Mountains.
the one thing, ever since I watched that General Sam video, I've always wanted to do the Appalachian Trail.
God, dude.
That would be so
would-
fun to do.
that's- You'd have to even meet people to get supplies. It's like
I feel
500
like that's.
miles.
I feel like that's probably
No,
something.
it's longer than that. That's only the part here. 500 miles. It's 2,200 miles.
How long would that take you? Probably.
You'd start in fucking.
Probably Florida. I
You'd
don't
go
know.
from Alabama to New York.
Is that how far up it goes? God damn. Okay, maybe just. a
I
part
guess.
of
I
it
guess
then.
really it goes past Maine.
So probably, if I wanted to do it, I'd probably start from like Alabama, go up to the top of Tennessee or something like that. I don't know where does it leave Tennessee?
It leads Tennessee right through the Smokies.
Okay.
The corner, right into. It's the Oh, let me look at them. The valley goes through kind of where we are,
Okay.
and it goes into Alabama. There's a little part of Georgia. It goes into Kentucky, West Virginia, and Virginia, and then Maryland, and Pennsylvania, and Delaware, and New York.
Okay.
Delaware. Jersey.
Maybe I'll just do a small part of it then.
That's a long trail. I want to go to Texas, dude. I want to get.
Get some good barbecue.
We got barbecue here. We got Nashville, dude. We got Memphis. I've never been to Memphis either.
I've heard it's really bad over there. Which is a
wanna
weird
go
thing
to-
to think about because, like, Elvis lived there, you know?
But it's also a big. I mean, it's like Detroit.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's pretty serious. Nashville, I like Nashville. It's really nice.
We gotta go back to Nashville.
Yeah, you and me.
Yeah.
Not just. Or I mean, if we could go see the game with Jerry. I don't know if he's see. I'm serious. I would love to
I'll
see
do
the
it.
game next season. I don't know if he's serious because he was like, I don't know, I don't have money for that. I'm like, dude, I'm not talking about a playoff game. I don't have $600 to throw away. I'm talking about like a normal regular season game.
I have not kept up with the past season, so that's why I was like confused. Like when you guys were asking me to go see a game, like, oh, is there one coming up soon? I mean, I don't have the money right now to buy a ticket, but if you give me a week, I will.
By then, by next season, by next September.
Well, by next season, I'll have a new job, and you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm waiting until after prom because Gracie was. I don't know if I'll be able to go. Hey, yeah, you'll be working at the. I won't go work at TVA, dude. They got laborers thing going on.
Yeah.
You start at 21.
Jesus, that's really good.
Well, 21 to. I'll send you a picture of it.
The Norfolk, it's like 56K a year, and you get paid to do the training and stuff, which I'm really excited about.
I don't have construction experience. Oh well. Just can do that. I'll go work at Denzo. Denzo starts at 18 now, so that's
That's pretty good.
whatever.
Yeah,
We can end the the
I
podcast.
was gonna say
now.
I don't think there's anything else we can talk about.
We're just talking to each other at this point. It's not
that's
even.
pretty much what some podcasts are. So
Yeah, just
We're-
talking
we're-
about live.
yeah, we're you know, fucking multi genre podcast, I guess.
Very eventful episode. There's a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
Here in this
There'll
episode.
be probably not as much in the next episode, but you'll have to find out. So
Unless something crazy happens, unless Joe Biden dies
dies.
in
Yeah, I was
office.
about to say gets assassinated. Dude, I've been. Alright, before I end this, I want to say this. I've been waiting for an assassination to happen.
Like
I
in a,
feel like it's gonna happen soon.
I hope. I don't wish that upon anybody. I would be. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm not wanting it to happen, but I've been waiting for it to happen.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if it ever did. That's how crazy these people are about. You know what? You know what? That'd be funny because then it would be Kamala, and then all the conservatives would lose their mind. They would go insane because a woman would be president.
Yeah. I haven't. We're only in the second year now, right? Of his presidency. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about. It's been a year already.
Maybe the last few will be a little bit better.
I mean, he was handed a bad card.
Yeah.
Obama was too, but he was just better. Obama was.
I feel like it also doesn't help that Joe's really old. You know.
He kind of doesn't know where he is.
But yet again, I mean, Trump didn't know what the fuck he was doing either. I feel like you shouldn't be able to be elected as president unless you've had government, you know, experience.
He did good in what he was supposed to do good in, being
Very
a
bad stuff.
businessman. Being a businessman. He did really good economically, and people bring that
I
up as a
don't-
point for him to be back, but
I don't know if did he really though.
he
I
didn't.
thought
He did good, but he didn't do as good as Obama. With what Obama was dealt, and everybody was like, Obama was so bad economically, but he was just better than Trump, even with what he had after Bush.
I think our debt increased after Trump though.
Oh yeah, and also,
Like
well, I
dramatically.
take it back. I forgot about the tariffs that he put on Chinese trading, which is where we get 94% of our products
And that's
from.
where 94% of all Trump Make America Great Again flags are from, and just merch in general. Did we get rid of that tariff thing?
Yeah, he lifted it. I'm pretty sure. You'd
Okay.
have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure.
We'll talk about some more of this shit next time. All right.
Yeah.
Peace out, everybody.